Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work.
In your balloon?
I just feel like I don't want to walk all over a man.
Okay.
That's not the type of energy I want to have in my relationship.
Okay. And you feel like you would do that with him?
I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
If you don't have a more bold, like, you know, energy style with me or whatever, like you can't keep me in my place. I feel like you're not benefiting me in my life. Just a little bit. Because I need somebody to...
Hey, if you're rocking with the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's your boy, Big Truck. Listen, this is one of the things that my ex-wife used to say. Put me in my place. If I'm dealing with the weights of the world on a day-to-day basis, why in the hell would I want to come home and handle your ass when my home is supposed to be my peaceful place? Think about that. Really think about that. And this is why a large number of women miss out on good men. This statement right here. A man's job is not to come home and put you in your place. Yeah, I'll put you in your place, all right. I'm going to leave your ass and go give me somebody else. And I'm going to let the streets put you in your place.
Challenge me. I need to be challenged a lot.
Okay.
Wow.
Are you popping your balloon?
And these are the same women who need to be challenged. Is going to say a man is supposed to take out the trash. A man is supposed to do this, but you need to be challenged. So what man in his right mind is going to have time to go out, work so many hours so he can pay all the bills, come home, take out the trash, mow the lawn, build a house, build the cabinets, and then at the same time challenge you?
When I hear a woman say challenge her, I have to dive deep into that. What would make a woman say such things? I guarantee you, everything goes back to her childhood. It's the reason why she behaved the way she behaves as an adult. There is some trauma there. There are some unresolved childhood issues that she deals with, because ain't no normal woman of good character, woman of good substance, woman of good value gonna sit up there and say some outlandish shit like that. Period.
Meanwhile, you ain't doing nothing. Meanwhile, you don't even want to wash, cook, and clean because that's 1950s. When we have this conversation, it's time for us to use our common sense, man. It's time for us to use our common sense. Let's see the comments on that. Somebody said, get off the show and go to the Dodge dealership. They will have a lot of challengers.
Oh, my God.
Listen, another comment says she's basically saying that she needs someone with more dominance. She has all the dominance. It is wild to me how they...
Basically, in retrospect, she want a simp. She wants someone that she can walk all over. A man of good value, a man of good substance, not gonna play. A man of good character, not gonna play. That type of man is gonna look past her. Watch what I tell you.
They think that by wearing the pants, they're going to attract a man who wants to dominate.
That don't make no sense.
By being dominant and by saying, I need a man to challenge me, they're going to attract a masculine. Masculine men won't go for women who are even going to use that terminology. Why you need a man to challenge you? Why you can't regulate your emotions yourself? Like, why you need somebody to challenge you?
Why can't you be graceful, peaceful, loving, humble, understanding, a team player? There it is. And the funny thing is, it's not hard to behave that way. Not at all. It's not up to a man to make you feel. Once again, a large number of women act off of their emotions, how they feel, what they think they feel, instead of just be. Just live and be.
You know how chaotic that relationship is? And this is why, as I said earlier, I'm encouraging young ladies, get curious about men. Because the kind of men you want peace. They don't want to have to come home to challenge their woman.
No.
I too was raised with this mindset that, oh, you should be combative, be argumentative. If you are too agreeable, then you're pushover. If you're too nice, then he's not going to like you. I was raised with that mindset too. And it's when I realized I've been only attracting these feminine energy men. That's when I had to like get curious about men and hear the truth from men.
Just like my sisters, both my sisters, even though they have brothers in their lives, you know, they want to know about men, they ask us, and we're going to give it to them. Straight, raw, uncut, no chaser. But then my sisters will sit back, analyze, and then ask men questions and take notes. They're not asking other women. They're asking other men. And that's how you do it. So you'll know what men like. You'll know what men need. You'll know how to handle and deal with the man instead of handling and dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray and Larry and them.
Listen to men. Get out of the echo chamber. Stop listening to these women who gonna tell you all to be mean and don't text back and don't text good morning first, because if you text good morning, a good morning text that is free. It's not back in the day. You remember back in the day when we had to pay for our text messages? Just the other day, I drove past a Boost Mobile store. I was like, Boost Mobile still around? I remember in high school when I had Boost Mobile and you had to pay for your text messages. I can understand that. When you had to pay for a text message and you're like, oh, don't text him first. But no, in this day and age, when you can text through WhatsApp, it's free. They're telling you to not even text the man first. That's not going to get you the kind of man you want. And that's why it's important for you guys to get.
No, what's going to get you the type of man that you want, that you need? Be yourself. There's nothing wrong with a woman approaching a man. And we're starting to see that. It's amazing. From 2024 to 2026, we're starting to see more women approaching men. More women asking men out on dates and paying for it. They don't care. They just enjoy being in that man's presence. We're starting to see more coffee dates. We're starting to see the simple little things. Because back in the 90s, that's how relationships were. It was the little things that mattered, that made a difference, that one did. Instead of this whole internet bash for attention folk doing. Everything is for attention. And a lot of the videos that we see on TikTok, all they doing is capping. All they doing is pandering. Okay, you saying something that the last person said. You're doing something that the last person done did. Copy and paste conversations and actions. That's it. For attention, for likes, for viewership. But in real life, you don't behave the way that your video is displaying.
It's advice and guidance from men. Because these women, especially a woman who don't know how to keep a man to save her life, why are we taking guidance from them? Why? Come on now.
Right, but I agree. And so if you were to ask me, why does it seem like black men are the only men that are complaining about providing, I would have to blame black women for not being realistic about their predicaments. Mm-hmm. Just like you said. When we think of Becky, right, she knows that she's in a trailer park. Mm-hmm. She's not in denial. She knows what her man makes, and guess what? She will go to Walmart. She will go get a purse from Walmart, wardrobe from Walmart.
When it comes to a man dating outside his race, I'm all for interracial dating. You know, I'm all for it. I'm all for dating an individual that makes you feel good, that makes you happy. That's what I'm all for. It can be someone of the same race or someone of a different race. Whatever makes you happy, boo. But one thing I have noticed, when I see a black man date outside his race, I see him happy. She don't mind going to the ends of the earth for him. She doesn't mind catering to him. She doesn't mind doing for him. She doesn't mind standing by his side. Because in return, he does the same for her. So it's a win-win for both. They both the prize. It's two good people coming together. They are the prize to each other. And that's what I see.
Walmart, because Walmart is her ceiling. Mm-hmm. And so she'll never put that pressure on him of Gucci or Louis or any of that, because she knows Billy has Walmart money, but Billy does the best that he can do. And why would I complain? He's providing, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's giving me all of my needs. My needs are met, not my wants, right? The same thing with Maria and Roberto. They know for a fact, right? Our whole family's going to live under this roof. We might not have everything, but we have everything that we need. And my husband.
One thing when it comes to the white household, and especially the Latin household, shout out to my Latin people and shout out to my white peoples out there. Shout out to my Caribbean and my Islander folk, okay? Shout out to my African-American folk. One thing I've noticed, and within a white household and the Latin household, they work together. They know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. It's a team thing. That's it, that's all. But when it comes to the black household, for the most part, you can't say that. On one hand, you have it. On the other hand, you don't. And the don't outweighs the ones that do have it. I'm going to let that marinate.
Provides, and we might can only drink a Modelo every Friday, right? But it seems like some reason when we start dealing with Mercedes and Lakeisha and all of them, right? These are the only women that don't act like we live in poverty. I live in poverty, you live in poverty, right? But no, but I agree.
With a long list of expectation, and the worst part is they've never experienced it. Their mama don't have a man, their granny don't have a man, none of their aunties have a man. They've never experienced it. They watch a few Tyler Perry shows and think that, okay, this man is supposed to be able to build homes in 2 days. So if he's not able to build a house grown up in 2 days, then he's dusty. Then he's not a man, because real men.
She's basically confirming what I just said. He just confirmed what I just said. You see?
Do this, and real men do that, and we pass on these mindsets and we just repeat these talking points without even thinking logically. This is why I say it is time for us to have this conversation from a logical perspective. Am I saying men are perfect? Absolutely not, because there's some around. Okay, however, the conversation has been so one-sided. Long list of what men are supposed to do, expectations that men are supposed to. He's supposed to take you out to dinner, supposed to cost $200, should never do a coffee date. All of these things, and then you ask what a woman's supposed to do. She's just supposed to show up with her 2 long titty them ready to eat. It don't make no sense. That conversation within itself is one-sided, and then we wonder why men of value, men with foresight, men who are willing to take out the trash and change the tire and pay the bills are like, They rather go overseas, because even if those women overseas are using them for money, at least they're providing some peace. At least.
At the end of the day, it's like this. When it comes to dating, use wisdom and discernment. Period. Have those hard conversations. Period. It's your boy Big Truck. Thank you for tapping in. Please, again, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Stay tuned for the big one. Somewhere around in here. It's your boy. I'm gone. One.